on, Defenders? Kasey here, and as you can see, we're not necessarily at the real table, but we are at a digital table right now. We're doing some computer stuff. Today is the early access launch for the Lord of the Rings Living Card game from Fantasy Flight Games, i.e. Asmodee has put this out for the world. I'm going to start by saying I never played the physical LCG. It was kind of always on my list as something I wanted to get into. And maybe this will get me into it, I don't know. But I figured in the meantime, as long as I play, why not put it out there for you guys? Because it's brand new, it's something, and you might want to pick it up. Things to keep in mind, right now it is single player only. So there is no current multiplayer, but much like the actual game, there will be multiplayer because this is a co-op adventure against Sauron. So when that happens, I'm going to be super ecstatic. But for right now, this is at least the normal game. So we're going to get started by playing the tutorial, because again, I haven't played this before. Something completely new to me.
Bilbo waved to the Bjorning guards as he passed into the twilight landscape beyond the gate. A sickle moon was rising, and calm winds moved the grasses. Glóin was to have greeted them at Bjorn's hall, but the old dwarf had not yet arrived. He'd wished to accompany them on their journey through Mirkwood to Erebor. Despite weary feet and a full stomach, Bilbo was in need of an evening stroll, to sing and to think, and hoped to be the first to greet Glóin on the road. Owen, Nori and Bomba were happy to sip the famous mead of the House of Bjorn, especially Bomba. In the quiet way of hobbits, Bilbo moved invisibly through the night. Memories and thoughts of distant friends lay heavy on his heart that evening. The secret longing, the deep, dull ache that would never entirely abate, had grown stronger in recent days.
Cool.
Lost in memory, Bilbo wandered through meadow and plain, until he found himself at the edge of the greenwood in the last rays of the sinking sun. Scents of growth and decay drifted from the trees. A symphony of evening birds and insects was on the air. Bilbo came out of his reverie as something stirred in the tall bushes nearby. Glóin, perhaps. What emerged was not Glóin.
I'm going to assume it was the Snake Man. Hail and well met. Welcome to the early access tutorial for the Lord of the Rings Living Card game. We're about to play a rough cut of the gameplay tutorial, which sets the scene for the first campaign, The Shadow's Reach. We will polish this tutorial further during our early access period, revising the flow, changing narrative beats and dialogue. Okay, so they're already saying that they're going to keep it going. That's very nice. Roll over each highlighted feature to learn about the game. Alright, so this bar over here on the left. This is Fate. It tracks my Fate pool, which can unlock single-use abilities. This is a glossary. Important keywords. Deck of 30 cards I use on the quest. Player resources spent to play cards refreshes each round during upkeep. So resources to spend and the Fate are different things, okay? Forest path up top, your primary goal you must resolve before you can advance to the next location. I'm going to assume this is Sauron's resources, what Sauron spends to play. Down here we have the phase button, shows the current phase of the round. History shows recent gameplay actions, I like it. Threat tracks the amount of risk you face. Your quest fails if you reach 50 threat. Okay. And vary options. To view a tooltip during the quest, simply roll over the game feature.
I don't want any adventures, thank you.
I like this art. Alright, so this card is a detail. Let's see what each feature means. Oh, check. Threat value, the number added to the threat meter to determine the starting threats. That would be 8. Attack value, the unit's effectiveness when attacking in combat. Card ability, any abilities on the card that are described here make sense. Trait indicates a particular category, obviously it's a hobbit. Card title, yes. Health value, the amount of damage the unit can do before being defeated. Willpower value, unit's effectiveness when engaging in an object. I'm going to assume that this is the willpower. This has to be the willpower, right? Yes, this is the willpower. And sphere of influence, the card sphere. Leadership, lore, spirit, tactics, or neutral. Okay. Achievement tray. When played, attachments that modify the unit are located here. Attached characters can have one of each type. Okay. Power button. Select to activate the unique ability. So whatever the ability is. The fate button. Select to add the unit's willpower value to my fate pool. And defense button. Select to give the unit the guardian. Okay.
The trees of Mirkwood bring back memories of my younger days.
Ooh, a rocket.
Many of them unpleasant.
2 sneakies.
Ah, snakes!
2 schnecks. It's like a rock adder, okay. Enemy units are distinct from heroes. Let's look at that feature. Cool. They also have an attachment trait. Resource needed for them to play the card. When they attack in combat, if they have an ability, what their health is, what the card's name is, sockets, trait, okay, all normal stuff. Defeat the next 2 enemies. Okay. Upkeep. Ooh, high sting. So I have 3 points to play here. Welcome to the adventure.
Now take a taste of my elvish blade. Sting!
Ooh, you've got voiceovers. Gain +1 strength or gain +2 strength when attacking orc or spiders. Your deck can include attachment cards like this one as well as ally and event cards. Cost, ability, trait, sphere of influence. Yeah, we get it. That's all the same. In the adventure phase, you take turns performing actions with Sauron, your opponent. Drag a card into the play area. To equip this attachment, select the highlighted character. He needs sting. Okay, so he hit me for 1. Oh, it only did 1 thing? I'm confused.
Ah! The beast has a vicious bite!
Oh, I guess it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Why?
To attack, select and drag Bilbo. Okay, right there.
Lazy lob! Take that!
So then he would get to strike back. See, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, okay, new round. All exhausted units in play are ready at the start of each round. You then gain 3 resources and draw 2 cards. So since he didn't play any, okay. So you get 2 every round. A character may have 1 attachment of each type, so this is a cloak. Sauron loses a point.
Oh! Ah! That hurt! Lazy lob!
You have defeated the Schnecks. Okay,
The
so
old
now we
forest
travel.
road is no
Oh,
longer
okay.
safe.
So we keep
I
playing,
must
but we're
walk
just in a
slowly.
different place now. We're not back in the forest.
Meanwhile, for days a strange pull had drawn the creature towards the forest's edge. Desire drove it on. The creature missed the cool air and precious darkness of the stone. Yet for years it had roamed the wilderland, faithfully searching, hunting, craving. A nearby noise attracted its attention, and the creature slid through the branches to investigate. As it peered out of the trees onto a small trail, its ancient heart began to beat rapidly. For there it stood, the thief, the forever cursed. Finally, Baggins.
Beware!
My homeboy's here now. Ooh, and spooters.
We will face them
3
together,
spooters?
old friend.
And a what? And a blocker? What? Secure the camp from a spider incursion. Okay, so draw 2 cards, give me 3 money. Some cards have special abilities that trigger during upkeep. What? Select to secure the camp. Beasts threaten all around you. Secure the camp from your foes. Card abilities. Quest value. Total willpower amount required to resolve the objective. Okay. Those cool little objective bits. Forest Protector. She has guard. What does guard mean? When active, no other target can be engaged until that unit acts or is attacked in melee combat. Attacking. Okay.
Star shines on the hour.
So they have to attack her?
Well met, friend elf.
When the guard keyword is active, no other target can be engaged until that unit acts or is attacked. Okay. Oh, and it reciprocates the damage. Oh. Oh, now guard is gone. Darn right, we're gonna attack that spooter. Wait, hold on. Can I click on the spooter? Spooter, spooter. So technically this should do 4 damage.
Lazy
Yep,
lob!
+1. One damage to knock him out. Ooh, spooter.
More
So
of the
spooter
foul
guarded,
beasts
so I have
descend.
to attack spooter. Ooh, a friend in need. Okay. Preparations type event card which triggers. So now ha 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 ha. Star Brooch gains stalwart. Unit does not exhaust after the okay. Throw that onto him.
I thought this road was safe.
No longer, it would seem.
Each hero belongs to a sphere of influence. The hero sphere dictates the type of cards available in your deck. So this is a purple one. Oh, forest sweeper. The unit with a range keyword can bypass guards. Okay. Let's smack him. Make him have to attack me. He'll have
He
to
looks more
attack.
like a grocer than a burger.
Attack down there. Let's wipe him out. Wounded. Oh. A hazard is an optional object. Oh, okay. Interesting. Gloom descends upon you. Upkeep. Until resolved. Sauron gains +1. Okay. So can I not resolve this stuff until I'm out of people to hurt?
Lazy lob!
Or how does this work? Oh, gain of fate. That's not the best. Oh, okay. I have a willpower value. The card with starter does not exhaust after its first action.
He looks more like a grocer than
Okay.
a
We
burger.
best get moving before more show up.
Ooh, more speed. When you resolve an objective, you may travel right away. Huh. Interesting. So you don't have to finish where you're at. As long as you get the one done, you just travel. Oh, when you travel, enemy that is... Okay, so... This elf's dead.
Look out! A spider strikes from the shadows.
Yeah, saw that coming.
I depart for the west.
So do they come with us, maybe? That'd be weird.
The creature hesitated. It would have struck without mercy, had not that filthy dwarf been with Baggins. The creature feared the strength of dwarves. Fortunately, it knew of a safer way to snare its prey, for the creature had made friends in the forest over the years. It had learned their chittering tongue, and they'd helped each other in dark deeds. Noiselessly, under shadowed boughs, the creature slid off to plead with the lady of the nearby brood. Tasty flesh it would offer her. For himself, the creature desired only a tiny thing. A trinket, the smallest of things.
The run? What? Okay. Oh, new scooters.
Just like old times.
If only the rest of the company was at our side.
Final encounter. Okay. He will kill him.
Lazy lob!
gain +1 willpower this round when engaged an objective that is at full quest value.
Enemies gather in the east!
Glowing! There's an opening! Attack!
Moria!
That beast has a tough hide!
Oh,
Hey! Give that back!
That's
Come
not
back
fun.
with that!
took my stuff, man.
He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
Sauron gains a point for some 3
The whole
points.
blasted forest is against us!
Guard!
Let's get rid of 2 fate. Play a random ally. That ally gains fleeting. Attack is fleeting. Fleeting. Click. Come on, go over top of it. Tell me what it means. Unit with fleeting is removed at the end. Okay, that makes complete little sense, but
Nah, I am but scratched. Tend to Bilbo first.
oh, for sure.
You need not worry about anything for the present.
Moria!
So let's smack that down. This would be 3.
Guard!
And that. Oh, is that not it? I thought that was it.
They're swarming me. Hurry!
You remind me of Bjorn.
A standard quest requires 3 heroes.
I am Grimbeorn, son of Bjorn.
We welcome your aid.
Moria!
We gained a fate though.
Tough you may be, but you'll still feel my sting!
4, which will be enough for him. Characters with willpower can take an action to add to your fate pool. Oh, okay, so he gives 3. I only need 2 to do whatever I want. Draw a card. Ooh, I got Gandalf. Sneak attack played. Okay, so she runs away. So it should be a threat trigger right now, yeah? 2 damage to a random character. You hear the mighty hiss of a spraying green poison comes from the darkness.
Ah! It burns!
Oh, we got another Gandalf. Oh, you can just turn on guard because you feel like it?
Is there no end to these awful creatures?
While there is more to discover that will help you on your quest, you have learned the fundamentals that will carry you through the battle. Alright, so I guess I'm all alone here. Let's throw Gandalf
I
down.
am a servant of the secret fire.
We are going to roll thrice damage. we'll smack him for 4.
Lazy lob!
That'll smack him for 1. That'll smack that for 4.
He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Bilbo! No!
Oh, did I lose? Oh no,
While the
Bilbo
party
died.
was focused
Oh,
on
I won.
destroying the spider's nest, a massive spider lunged from the shadows to capture Bilbo and steal him away. Glowin and Arwen recognized that the beast was a spawn of Ungoliant, a spider of tremendous power. They realized that they must return to the nearby Bjornians to organize a rescue party for Bilbo.
Oh, he got stolen.
Their mission clear, the companions returned to the Hall of Bjorn with the greatest of haste. The tranquility of Beorn's hall was shattered when a devastated Glowin arrived, exhausted and anguished. The old dwarf tearfully explained how he'd met Bilbo in the outskirts of the Greenwood, and how they'd been ambushed by great spiders who had taken the dear hobbit.
And to think that Bilbo Baggins rescued us from such webs. It's almost more than I can bear.
Sobbed the old dwarf.
If only Gandalf were here.
Alas, the Grey Wizard was nowhere near Beorn's hall. But another group of hardy folks had arrived shortly after Bilbo left for his evening walk. The time has come to begin your journey. Go forth, and farewell.
Alright, so let's do some initial thoughts. Let's knock those out of the way here. That was entertaining. It's different because it's a co-op thing, so like you almost want to put a Hearthstone feel into it, just because it looks kind of the same, but you really can't. The two have nothing to do with each other. I think I'm still missing some rules, because I thought it said once, maybe to finish the quest you do have to finish everything, and it just tells you when the quest ends. Maybe when you do the campaign and not the tutorial, it explains how the quest ends more. You're just gonna have to wait until the next video that shows off that side of it, the first campaign. But that was the tutorial. The only thing that I want to get off my chest is I'm already looking at the Steam curator reviews and blah blah blah, and people mad because the game is free. Like the tutorial mission is free, and from there you gotta buy stuff. It's like $2 a pack, whatever. Just like any other game, if you just buy the freaking game for like $30, which is half the price of a $60 brand new game, you get everything. What do you want? It's also early access, so get ready for it to be bugged. Get ready for it to have issues. They say that. So just keep that in mind, that unless you like the Lord of the Rings LCG a lot, maybe this isn't up your sleeve right now. But again, the game came out today. There is a roadmap on their website, so they're explaining like on a week-to-week basis what all they want to put into this game. It's really impressive, actually. But hey, we got some more digital board games, which means I'm going to sit on my computer and play when Lara is at work. So, game's interesting. It looks good. We're going to cut this video here at the end of the tutorial and first impressions. And we'll dive into it later, more into the game itself, and get into the first campaign quest. See you guys.